Let's make some moussaka. We want to start by salting our eggplant to remove the bitterness. So what I have here is a bowl of cold water. I've added about a teaspoon of salt, sliced my eggplant, and placed it in there. That's it for about 30 minutes. I have some potatoes that I've peeled here, and we want to cut them to about the same thickness as our eggplant. I'm going to pop those in some salted water as well. It tends to make the potatoes a bit tastier. We also want to cut some onion, garlic, and tomatoes for our sauce. And now that we have everything sliced and diced, let's start cooking. Generous amount of olive oil to our pot. My oil's warmed up, so I'm going to add my onion and garlic. I didn't give amounts before, so it's 2 small red onions and 4 medium-sized cloves of garlic. In they go. And give those a good stir. 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Break that up. We love this sauce because it's so simple yet so delicious. So once our meat has browned, we want to add some tomato puree. I'm adding 1 box. Give that a good stir. Add our plum tomatoes. That's 3 sliced diced plum tomatoes. I did not remove the skins. You can if you like. I feel they blend in perfectly once they cook down. So get those in there. And it's time to season this. Some red pepper flakes. Some black pepper. Salt to taste. And a dash of cinnamon. That's what gives the moussaka its classic flavor. Some people prefer clove. Some people use both clove and cinnamon. I prefer just the cinnamon. So give that a good stir. Once that's mixed up, add a dash of water, 2 fresh bay leaves, and I'm going to cover that and let that simmer. Once my sauce has been cooking for a while, what I like to do is to get in here with a potato masher and crush down those plum tomatoes. Just make sure they're really, really broken up and cooked nicely. They make for a great sauce. That smells absolutely fantastic. I want to cover it and let it continue cooking. You don't need to overcook this because it will continue cooking in the oven. This is about ready, so I'm going to start frying. I'm going to start by frying my potatoes. Those go on the bottom layer, so I'm going to add, again, a little olive oil and grease. Everything is fried in olive oil. Once my oil has heated up, I start adding my potatoes. I don't want to cook them all the way through. I just want to cook them lightly. Again, they will continue to cook in the oven. Just flip them, get them lightly browned on both sides. As they come out of the oil, layer them directly into your pan. I want to move right to the eggplant, which I've drained and rinsed. Once again, don't overcook. You want all those flavors to come together in the oven. Just take it out. Drain it, layer it right on top of your potatoes. It's time to get our sauce on. What we're going to do is just take our sauce and pop it on there. Oh, this smells so good. And now we can make our bechamel. A little bit of olive oil to the bottom of our pan, enough to absorb our flour, a pat of butter. Once my oil and my butter have warmed up, I want to add some flour. I'm adding about 1/2 cup. Yes. Give that a good stir. gonna let that cook for a few minutes, let that flour thoroughly cook. Giving it a stir every so often. Cook that until we see that our flour has changed color slightly. Then we want to add our milk in slowly while stirring at the same time. Add some more milk to that. And then come in with your wire whisk. I want to add a little seasoning to this now. A little bit of black pepper. I love black pepper in my bechamel. A little bit of ground nutmeg, just a dash. And salt to taste. Don't go overboard on the salt. Do a little taste test, see if you have it where you want it, and then add more if you need to. Whisk again, get that all incorporated. It's starting to come together now. I forgot to mention that was about 4.5 to 5 cups of milk that's been added, depending on how thick you like it. As we can see, it's bubbling up here, nice and thick, so it's just about ready. Give it a good stir. That is ready. We want to take our bechamel and bring it right onto our moussaka. Just pour it on there. Once it's on there, the most critical thing is to seal the edges. We want to spread it evenly, get an even spread, and we definitely want to seal those edges. So just spread it out there. We're going to top it off with some grated cheese. I'm using Parmigiano Reggiano today. We're going to pop that in the oven and bake at 325 for about an hour. Moussaka is ready. We just have to let it cool before we can cut it. The time has come to cut our moussaka. So, use a steak knife. Don't worry about trying to use a large knife. They cut way better. So I'm just going to make a cut here. And go around the edge as well. And that came out amazing. This came out great. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you give it a try. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more recipes like this.